Hi guys, this is just a short video explaining how to model this part on SolidWorks. This part is taken from the 2015 Junior Cert exam, the ordinary level exam, and it's section B question 1. So this is just one I'll show you I made earlier. It's just a cutter block or a knife holder block, and basically this is one I made earlier, and I just put appearances on it as well just to make it look a bit more realistic. But I'm just going to show you how to make one from scratch now as well. So if I come back to my drawing, I can see that there's basically three main blocks that I can look from this diagram. The first one is the bottom one. It's 140 long by 100 wide, and it's up 15. And the second one, you can see it's 80 from the center out, and it's 65 long, and it's 120 high. And the third one then is this different coloured block here. It's just 50 from the center, and it's 60 high, and it's back, and it intersects with this block here. So I'm just going to draw the first block. So just to start off, so I'm going to create a new sketch on the top plane, and I'm going to sketch a rectangle from the origin, any dimension at all. Then I'm going to smart dimension it. So as I said before, it's 140 long by 100 wide. So I'm just going to smart dimension that, and I'm going to use the extruded boss base feature up in the corner here to make my sketch a 3D object. And I said it was 15 thick, so there we go. That's our first block made out. Now if I come back to my drawing again, I can see that this second block here at the back is the next thing I need to do. So if I come from the center line of my block, I can see it's 40 each. It's 80 long, so it's 40 if you half it. It's 65 in then, and it's up 120. So I'm just going to do that now. So if I draw a sketch on this face here, and I go for my center line, so I just draw the rough profile of it again, make sure it's matching up like that. Now I'm going to smart dimension it. So I said it was 80 wide, so if I'm doing half the sketch, it's 40. I also said it was 65 in width, so that's smart dimension there now. Now that's only half the sketch, so what I'm going to do next is use the mirror entities function. So I'm going to mirror my entities about this line here in the center, and I'm mirroring these three lines over to create my full sketch. I'm going to trim this center line because I don't need it. So that's my sketch, and I'm going to make the part by extruding the boss base here now again. So I said it was a height of 120 millimeters, and yeah, that's okay there now. And that's the next thing. So as you can see now, it's kind of starting to take shape. So I'm just going to isometric there now. The shape is just taking shape there now. It's just a rough idea of it, and we'll start stripping it once we've all our three main blocks made out. So the third and final block I was talking about, you can see it here in a different colour. So I can see this block extrudes out 65 from the end of my object, and from this line back to the end of the object is 90. So if I take 65 from 90, it leaves me with 25. So I know that block extrudes 25 mil out from that. So that's the next thing I'm going to do. I'm just going to draw on this face once again, create a sketch on it, normal too, and I'm going to go for my center again. So I'm going to work off, and I'm going to use the line function, and again just going to create my rough shape. That's okay there now, escape, and I'm going to smart dimension that. So I said that it's 50, so I know it's going to be 25 each side. So this is going to measure 25, and I said that it was 25. 90 minus 65 is 25, so that's 25 as well. And that should be that. So I'm going to use my I'm going to mirror it over again to make my full sketch. So mirror into these again, mirror about this center line here, and mirror these 3 lines over. Again, I'm going to trim this center line because I don't need it. There's my sketch. Again, extrude my boss base feature, and this time it is going to be a height of 40 plus 20, which is 60. So 60 million height, and that should give me my 3 main blocks that I was talking about. So that's kind of the rough shape of it. Now what I'm going to do next is start actually stripping the shapes back and making the fine detail of my object. So I'll go back to my drawing again and just have a look at it. So the easiest thing I can see to do straight away is just fillet the bottom block I made out. So I can see it's in 50 and it's back 50, so it's a 50mm fillet. So I'll just go straight to my fillet function, which is up here. Type in my 50mm and I'll select this edge here and this edge here. Click the green arrow and simple as, there's my fillet made. What I'm going to do next now is strip back this, or shape the back block. So if I look from arrow A of my elevation, I can see that the first cut I can make really is it's 30 down from the top edge of it back to the corner, and that's just going to be a simple cut. So that's what I'm going to start. So I'm going to draw on this face here, going to normal to, and just look orthogonally at it. Again, use my line function. So it's the full width, it's 65 out. It's going to draw my rough profile again, and it's going to smart dimension it. So that's 65, the top line, that's fine. This is going to be 30 down, like it said in the diagram. And there's my cut profile that I need to cut. That's my sketch. Extruded cut this time instead of extruded boss base, because I'm cutting my feature. And I'm just going to drag this arrow over until it intersects all the shape basically. And that's my first cut. So see, it's kind of starting to take shape now. Go back to my drawing again, and I can see that there is one more cut that I need to take out. This time it goes from the bottom of the block back in, let's see now, 50. So I know that yeah, so basically I just kind of gone blank there, but I can see that there's a 40mm from the back edge of my object, and that's going to join up with my line that was 30mm down from the previous cut. So I'm going to draw on that face again. I'm going to show you here now. So again, sketch on this face. Now I'll look at it orthogonally again. So as I said, it was 40mm here, and I'll just draw a random line up here now to my corner, another line back down here, and another line back there. Now the next thing I'm going to do is just smart dimension this line, because I know it's 40 in from the back of my shape. So that's 40 now. So I can trim that line. I don't actually need that line. All I need is these 3 lines here, which is going to become my cut profile. So again, I'm going to use the extruded cut feature and just cut right the way through the object, and that's giving me my back block, which is fully shaped now. So you can see that you have 2 cuts in that block, and that's done there now. So that's that block finished. So the next thing I can see from my drawing is this block is no longer intersecting this one. So the quickest way I think to do that is just to draw on this face again, or sketch on that face. Normal to again now. It's going to do a rectangle, the exact same shape as this. That's perfect. And I'm going to extrude the boss base, because I know I'm going to do the reverse direction here now. Just and bring it back. I don't need that much. Just until it intersects the shape. So there I have my block made out. So it's taking shape now. The last thing I need to do basically is just a last few cuts on this object. This last cut. So I can see that it's 20 down, and it goes back up to where my the two blocks intersect. So I'm just going to show you how to do that now. I'm going to draw on this face, or sketch on this face, using that tool there now. Let's go look at it like that. So I said it was 30 down. Just go and draw a random profile again of my cut. Oh, sorry, I'll trim that there now. Use my line function again and complete my line. There we go. I'm going to smart dimension it again. So I said it was 30 down, or 20 down, sorry, my bad. So this line is going to measure 20 mil. And the rest of the sketch profile should be correct. So there's my sketch profile. The last thing I need to do now is use my extrude to cut feature again and just extrude until it intersects all the shape. And that should be my part complete. So you can see that basically by drawing just out the overall blocks, the 3 overall blocks, it's easy just to strip it back then and just do simple cuts and extrudes and fillets like that. So I think that's an easy way to do it. So I'll go back to my other one I drew it earlier. It's the exact same shape, just I added appearances, different types of woods and stuff, just to make it look a bit more realistic. But that's all I have to say now, lads.